Quit screwing around.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, I'm actually not doing this live commentary. Live meaning I'm doing the commentary while I actually recorded the gameplay. I recorded the gameplay, I decided, hey, why don't I just have some freaking fun with this? Now, this is a game that I pulled out of my old games crate. I have a huge old games crate. I have Combat, Evolved, Halo. I mean, I have just tons and tons of old games. I have Rogue Trooper. I have like a ton and ton of old games. I have like the Modern Warfare 1 all on disc and stuff like that. So I wanted to go ahead and play some of my old games for you guys. And, you know, I found this game and I recall playing it and it was quite interesting. So I thought, hey, why the heck don't I make a video on this? So this game was made by, I believe, a Russian company. So, you know, you can either play in Russian, I think, like, Spanish or English. So, this was made by a Russian company, keep in mind, but there are some voiceovers. All of the dialogue is not voiced over. There are certain things, it's kind of like one of those games where you walk by people, they'll say, like, a little catchphrase to you. Those are in English. So, those are worded over in English, but all of the dialogue is in text. Now, this is pretty much your standard FPS style combat. A lot of the guns have a ton of recoil, but you can pretty much get any gun. You can get assault rifles, you can get pistols, silent stuff, you can get different attachments on your weapons. There's shotguns, you know, sniper rifles, all different types of weapons that you would expect to see in other FPS games. Now, just to get this out of the way really quickly, this was made by the company Bit Composer Games. And just to give you some insight on the main storyline, you are a government official sent into Pripyat. Now, Pripyat is a wasted city near Chernobyl, the site of a nuclear disaster. I'm sure we're all familiar with Chernobyl. So, you're sent in by the government, and there are these people called stalkers. Now, they're adventuring into the zone because they want to find these rare artifacts that are obviously worth a ton of money, because, oh yeah, everybody always does stuff for money. It's not about the experience, it's about the money. That's why I do YouTube. No, just kidding. Just kidding. So yeah, there are these people called stalkers, and those are basically looters, and they're going in searching for rare artifacts in Pripyat. Now, you can actually go around and find some of these artifacts. Now, they are guarded by anomalies, and anomalies will give you a ridiculous amount of radiation, but if you have radiation pills, you can just take those and you'll be dandy. So pretty much, you just have to investigate the 5 crashed helicopters inside of Pripyat. Now, I don't really know much about the story beyond that. I really just like walking around, doing whatever the heck I want to, completing side quests, getting guns, and then shooting people. That's what I play games for. I don't play them to do the main story. But yeah, from what I can see, you know, it isn't too story intensive. To get to the different helicopters, you face a ton of challenges, including, you know, the anomalies, as I mentioned before, and they can become a huge pain in the ass. You have to go through things like huge monster pits, like, you know, where you'll just be thrown, a bunch of monsters will be thrown at you, and you have to kind of kill them to get to the helicopter. And one of the helicopters, I'm not sure which one it is, but one of them you have to traverse a minefield to get to. So, you know, they are a little bit tricky to get to. You can talk to some of the people in Pripyat to kind of get information of where these helicopters are and what you're facing. And that brings me to the beauty of this game. You really don't have to follow the storyline at all. There are plenty of side quests to do. I mean, there are just so many side quests to do. The map is huge. I mean, it's definitely not as big as DayZ's Chernobyl, but it is a quite large map, and there are tons and tons of quests for you to do. Tons of people. You can pretty much trade with everybody you run across, you know. The only thing is, with trading, guns have to be a certain, quality, I'm gonna say, yeah, certain quality. Now, there is a duration or a durability feature in this game, and weapons can actually deteriorate. So if they are very deteriorated, people aren't going to want to trade you money for those weapons. So, you know, you definitely have to keep that in mind when trading with weapons. But you can pretty much, everybody you see, everybody you can talk with, you can trade with. So I really think that's amazing. So actually coming up right here, I actually have a little bit of a clip from the helicopter. Now, I believe this is Helicopter Crash 5. I'm not entirely sure, so here you can see the helicopter. It'll give you a little bit of dialogue and stuff like that, a little bit of a cutscene there. And here you can see a scanner on the left. You can use different scanners to find different things, to find different anomalies, to find different artifacts. And here you see me grabbing a little bit of loot. Almost all of the helicopter crashes, I'm pretty sure all of them have different loots at them, the helicopter crash stations. So now what you're seeing right now, and I'm going to actually close out this video, is a mission. Now, emissions are basically like a huge thunderstorm of death. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's pretty much, you know, a radiation thunderstorm is the way I'm going to put it. And if you stay outside too long, then you die. So, missions will happen every so often, and it'll actually give you like a radio broadcast, and then you'll have a couple of minutes to actually go inside and get under cover. Now, I like this. I haven't seen this in a game before, and this would actually go with, you know, the theme of like an irradiated world, post-apocalyptic feel. It would actually, you know, it really goes along well with that, you know, kind of topic. And I really, really like how, you know, they added this. It's very, very unique. So I'll just let you go ahead and enjoy the scenery of me dying to an emission. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more videos, make sure you head to my channel, click that annotation on the top left for a random video by me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is MrNoDStudios signing out. Bye-bye! Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention something. If you want to get the game, the link to buy it will be in the description. I believe this is on Steam, so I will find the Steam link if I can. So if you want to try this game out for yourself, which I highly recommend, please, please, please visit the description, and you can just visit the link to go ahead and get that. If you guys want me to do a full Let's Play on this game, make sure you leave me a comment saying so. I'm pretty tempted to do it because, you know, this is a pretty lengthy game, and it is quite fun. So once again, bye-bye! You got a double bye-bye. Maybe I'll give you a triple bye-bye. Bye-bye! There you go. See you guys in the next one.
Howdy ho. I'm listening.